各位，美国總統川普訪華已經結束了。那麼盧比奧呢和新加坡的媒體都慘遭了打臉啊！他們之前呢還那個牛逼哄哄的提出要這個川普啊在跟習近平會談的時候要把港獨頭子黎智英啊在監獄裡邊基本上要那個變成核才能出來的那位給要出來啊！問題是我不是有視頻說了嗎？你拿什麼來交換呢？是吧？啊，要出來門都沒有啊！你得拿出相应的代價來交換呢。果然，川普自己說了沒戲。聯合早報啊還刊登了一篇文章，說美國國務卿盧比奧告訴美国媒體，針對香港一傳媒的創辦人黎智英等人的案件，美國希望得到中方的正面回應。根据路透社的報道，卢比奧在美国全國廣播公司星期四5月14號的播出的訪談中說，關於華盛頓呼籲要釋放黎智英等人，美國希望得到中方的正面回應。黎智英被控2項串謀勾結外國勢力罪和1項發动煽動刊物罪，今年2月被判刑20年。美国总统川普本周在访华前称，将与北京与中国国家習近平討論黎智英的案件。他說他將提及去年被捕的西安教會的創始人金明日案件啊。西安教會是中國最大的地下教会。那這個事情一個什麼結果呢？就是川普提了沒有啊？他說提了啊，但我估計也就順嘴一說吧，因為他也不好意思呀，中國對他的招待是如此的隆重啊，一般的中南海都不讓那個外國的政要進去啊。
你看看這棵樹，這是一個2棵樹連在一起了，也是100多年前的一棵樹。
100年嗎？哦，
不止啦，不止100年，200，
非常不一般，非常不一般。
我告訴你，這邊的樹全部是在200-300年以上，那邊還有一個400多年的樹。
All the trees here are around 200 to 300 years old, and the big one just behind.
那个粗一點是
400 years old.
They live that long, these trees.
这些树真的能活这么久？
是的，還有1000年的樹。
And there are trees
在其他的地方
thousands years old.
Does he bring them here?
在其他的國家來的元首啊、總統啊，或者是總理什麼的，您作為國家主席，也都會到這邊來接待他們嗎？
很少。這個地方我們首先以前外事活動不在這裡，後來有外事活動以後極少。
In the past, we never had state conference.
你想想，給川普如此禮遇，那川普好意思哪壺不開提哪壺嘛，也就順嘴一說罷了。
我們今天在中南海對這個總統習近平總統部長進行這個查敘。中南海是黨中央和國務院工作的地方，辦公的地方，也是我工作生活的地方。這個新中國成立以後啊，就在這裡。毛澤東、周恩來，到後來的這些鄧小平、江澤民、胡錦濤都在這裡。
Well, today I'm hosting the President and his officials in the Zhongnanhai compound for tea. This is the place where party and central government leaders of China work and live, including myself. After the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949, the leadership have moved to this compound, including the Chinese leaders Mao Zedong, Zhou Enlai, Deng Xiaoping, Jiang Zemin, Hu Jintao, and so on.
我安排在這裡呢，實際上也是回報所 中曾先生2017年在海湖庄園對我的款待。
I've chosen this place especially to reciprocate the hospitality extended to me in 2017 at Mar-a-Lago.
That's right.
这个地方是过去的皇家園林的一部分，很有歷史感。我跟总統先生走過來的時候啊，都是在那裡停留了一下。那些樹都是幾百年的樹，其中有一棵是490年，在這一片的皇宮區，大概都還有1000多年的樹。總統先生還是很感興趣，包括對我們的花兒，我也說了，是把我們的樂器啊、種子，我們好好安排一下，送給總統先生。
Well, this place used to be part of the Imperial Garden. There is a lot of history around this compound. On our way in, we stayed to look at some of the old trees. One of them is 490 years old. In other places within this compound, there are trees that have lived to be over 1,000 years old. The president was interested to learn all about that, including the Chinese roses, which we looked at. And I've agreed to send the seeds for these roses to the president as a gift.
I love that. That's great.
很喜歡你写的。
I want to thank you very much. This has been an incredible visit. I think a lot of good has come of it. We've made some fantastic trade deals, great for both countries. He's a man I respect greatly. Become really a friend. We've known each other now 11 years, almost 12 years. It's a long time. And we've settled a lot of different problems that other people wouldn't have been able to settle. And the relationship is a very strong one. We've really done some wonderful things, I believe. We did discuss Iran. We feel very similar to Iran. We want that to end. We don't want them to have a nuclear weapon. We want the straits open. We're closing it now. They closed it, and we closed it on top of them. But we want the straits open, and we want them to get it ended because it's a crazy thing. They're a little bit crazy, and that's no good. Can't have it. They cannot have a nuclear weapon. But we discussed a lot of other things also, and I think we're very much on agreement. We're going to have some further discussions now with the group. But I just want to thank President Xi and all of his representatives. We've become friendly with all of them. They're great people. And it's an honor to be here. And we'll be back. And I believe on September 24th or thereabouts, President Xi is going to be coming to the United States. And we will be reciprocal, like reciprocal trade. The visit will be reciprocal. We're going to lay it on the line. And we're going to have, you're going to walk away, hopefully very impressed, like I'm very impressed with China. And I just want to end by saying thank you very much. It's been really a great couple of days. Thank you very much.
非常感谢，我觉得我这一次的访问真的是不可思議的一次好訪問。我們兩位元首共同的做出了很好的成果，我們達成了很多的貿易的協議，我們兩個國家之間達成了很多的共識。您也是一個非常值得尊敬的一個領導人，我對您充滿了尊重。我們相互之間認識已經有11年多，幾乎要12年了，這是非常長的一個長久的友誼的關係。那通過我們兩個人的討論和合作，我們解決了很多的問題，別人都是沒有辦法能夠解決這麼多的問題的。我們兩人之間的關係是非常好的。另外呢，我們討論的問題當中還包括在伊朗問題上，我們也有非常相似的看法。我們都希望能夠快速的解決伊朗的問題。那這個海峽，霍爾木茲海峽也必須要開放。現在呢是他們把它封鎖了，然後呢我們也再加上一個封鎖，這個是很瘋狂的。我們大家都不希望是這樣，希望能夠盡快的開放這個海峽。那我們不能夠允許伊朗擁有核武器。另外除此之外，我們還討論了很多其他重要的問題。 那我等一下呢，就会跟我们这个2个代表团在大范围的再进行进一步的讨论。那么我还想要再次的感谢习主席，也感謝中方代表團接待的所有的成員，我們大家都是好朋友了，而且我們將來還會再回來。另外呢，在今年的9月24日，習主席也將到美國來回訪，這樣的話呢，我們就可以實現人手之間的互訪。我們在美國也會以同樣的高規格來接待習主席，希望您在訪問美國結束的時候呢，也會跟我一樣有同樣的這樣的一種感受，能夠覺得對於我們的接待能夠感到有留下深刻的印象。最後還再次要感謝您的訪問，這2天的訪問我覺得非常的愉快和成功。
謝謝總統先生，謝謝你剛才的講話。
Thank you for the support.
Thank you.
這次的訪問是一個歷史性的、標誌性的訪問。這個迄今我們已經達成了一個新的兩國關係，就是建設性的戰略穩定關係。這個可以說是一個里程碑式的一個訪問事件，而且我們達成了很多這個合作的成果和意見，而且對國際問題也有了很多的。
那在這樣這個和諧莊重的這種氛圍內，川普你說提這個港獨頭子黎智英的問題，我覺得他都說不出口吧。但是川普在飛機上對記者說，我就提了那麼一句啊，就說那個牧師啊，那倒是小事兒。
The political prisoners in China. Did you bring up with President Xi any of the political prisoners in China? Are any going to be released? Any progress?
I think he's giving very serious consideration to the pastor. The pastor has said he's giving very serious consideration to that.
What about Jimmy Lai?
What about Jimmy Lai? It's a tougher one. I did bring it up. It's a tougher one. For him, it's a tougher one.
What did he say about it?
I understand it. It's, for him, it's a very... He told me, I don't want to mislead anybody. He said Jimmy Lai is a tough one for him to do. They went through a lot. And right or wrong, they went through a lot. So he told me that would be a tough one. He said he's going to strongly consider the pastor.
沒戲，港獨頭子黎智英只能在監獄裡變成盒才能出來了，是吧？那至於說那個牧師，就是什麼叫地下教會啊？就是他們在中國傳那個什麼基督教啊、天主教之類的，因為這個教會呢必須在中國做一個社會法人的就是什麼玩意兒的登記，宗教登記啊，他們呢獲得不了這個大規模的傳教的這種登記，所以就搞地下教會。這種事兒呢基本上都是腦子基本上有點毛病的人搞的這玩意兒，所以無所謂的事兒。但是黎智英那是港獨頭子，那是紅線，人家習近平說了啊，沒戲。點個訂閱，咱們下集再聊。